Hi everyone, and welcome to the Railway today. Thank you very much for joining me. And wherever you're watching, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And to my regular viewers, a very warm hi and welcome back to the channel. Just a little brief update. You'll notice when you've probably clicked on this video, or if you're a regular subscriber, you notice I've changed the name of the channel. Officially now, it is called the Signal Box, because triple valve 62 at the depot is a bit of a mouthful. So I thought the Signal Box is definitely more railway orientated, and it's definitely short and sweet and to the point. And the Signal Box really is the heart of any railway, because it controls all the movements, no matter how small or big the railway is. So it is the Signal Box. So welcome to the Signal Box this morning. Okay, speaking of signal boxes, I'm going to kick off this video by showing you the finished signal box interior that I fitted up. Well, I didn't fit, I fitted it actually the other night. But in the previous video, which seems like a millennium ago, you saw the ratio plastic signal box interior kit that I assembled and painted. If you've missed that, if you skip back to the video, you can see it and it's on there. But it's now fitted up inside this signal box here, that one, and we'll have a little look in a minute. But what I'll do, I'll just show you some shots of the roof off, because the roof's now permanently attached. So I'll just show you some shots with the roof off and you can see what it looks like inside. Okay, so these are some photos I took of the interior of the box once it was all super glued in place. You can see there the lever frame's all in, and the items there are all in the situated places where they are. Excuse the big lead for the LED in the way, but that was all hidden now with the roof all put on permanently. But yep, everything's in there, as you can see. Okay, so you saw there from the previous video clip there, me showing you the interior with the roof off. As mentioned, now the roof is firmly secured. So we'll now illuminate the box and hopefully you can see inside. And as you can see, there's all the interior inside there for us to see. It isn't that clear, but I can make it out, and maybe you at home can make that out. I'll just bring the camera in a little bit more, slightly, and we can make out the lever frame there, the shelf. The signalman is somewhere behind there, and there's also the interior, rest of the interior there we can make out, together with the armchair there. I think we can make that one out there. There we go. And I think that does look much better. So there we go. There's our signal box interior all finished, and I think it looks as best as it can look. It's not meant to be 100% accurate in terms of, you can see right up close detail, but I think the main thing is to realise it gives you the impression of what the signal box interior should look like. And if I can see it on my camera and you can see it at home, then it's job done, and I know it's there. So that definitely is a vast improvement, I think. Now we've got the LED fitted in there as well, because now you can see what's actually in there. So there we go, that's that done. I think it looks quite good. Okay, so moving on with today's timetable, I think what we'll do, we'll get this Hornby 3-car DMU, this class 110, this 110. This is the Margate made version from Hornby. And we'll get that away, this 3-car. And then here comes Daisy. Nice bit of green diesel action today for all you DMU enthusiasts out there. Yeah, that looks really nice, doesn't it? I'll just slow that DMU or the 3 car down a little bit, just a tad. Daisy tends to do her own thing, so we'll leave Daisy. And then over here on the outer track of the passing loop, we've got a standard 5MT with a rake of Eastern Region custard and blood, or blood and custard. Well, actually it's carmine and cream is the proper term. Carmine and cream is the colour for 1950s colour schemes on British railway coaches during the 1950s. It was known as carmine and cream, but everyone called it either blood and custard or rhubarb and custard. So we'll get that away in a minute. We'll just let this DMU do a few miles around the railway today. I think Hornby have reintroduced this model under their Hornby Railroad Range brand at the moment. It's just a slightly retooled version of it, but it's still a lovely model. I know I featured this particular train on my previous videos, but I thought I'd get it out today. Why not? Give it another run. Okay, I think we'll just bring that to a stand in the centre platform there. And then we'll bring Daisy to a stand likewise. Right, we'll just get this 5MT away. Here she comes. Okay, as the 5MT rumbles by with that little semi-stopping express service, just you might have noticed, those that watch my channel and videos regularly, you may or may not have noticed something that stands out a little bit obvious in the front of the shot here, where the trees used to be along the street. They've gone, sadly, because, excuse me, they were made from these Gauge Master Seafoam tree material, the ones that I've got growing at the back of the houses there. They're really realistic and nice trees, but they are incredibly fragile. So basically I took them away because they were getting a little bit destroyed when in storage. So what I'm going to do, I most likely will replace them with these Gauge Master tall upright trees here, like the one by the crossing, and those two ones either side of the boiler house chimney over there. Those ones, they're much more nicer, and I like those much better. So I think what we'll have to do is get those accordingly planted and get some more of those, because I think they'll do better, because they're nice and sturdy and they take a little bit more abuse. My model railway obviously isn't designed to take abuse, but it's still a very delicate thing, even in storage. So I have to be careful with what I put and where I put it, so it doesn't get knocked off or damaged. But that's unfortunately one of the prices that I have to pay, having a permanent layout. But anyway, I'm going to get on that tree solution very soon. I've got another exciting project that I'm going to tell you about as well. I will be doing some more of these lovely street lights. I've had quite a lot of nice comments about my lights here, my street lights, the ones in the village town centre there, and hither and thither around the layout. So I think I've ordered some more. They should be coming next week. I've got some wire, so I won't reveal where they're going to go, so you'll just have to keep tuning in and waiting to see where they're going to pop up next on the layout. But another bright idea will be coming your way soon. Okay, so we've got those two formations in the platform there, and the centre road as mentioned. We've got the class 110 DMU from Hornby and the Bachmann 5MT with that rake of coaches. I think we'll change a few things around in a moment, so grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee, and I'll see you back in the next clip after the break for some more trains. Okay, going around the railway now. On track number 1 is my favourite Class 47 of all time. It's the Lima Class 47 in British Railways two-tone green. As she just disappears into the tunnel momentarily and comes out the other side in a few seconds. There she is. And I've given her a complete and utter service and clean this morning in between filming takes. So this is why I'm highlighting what can be done with quite an old model like a Lima Class 47. So as you can see, she runs really sweet, and it's in British Railways two-tone green from about 1961 onwards, and she is just a lovely beast. Look at that. My lords, look at that Stratford thrash. So what I did with this, I just basically cleaned all the axles, obviously the wheels, made sure the motor was nice and clean with the brushes and commutator on there, and all the usual bits you do to service a Lima or any 00 scale motor. But I just found one of the pickup wires on the motor bogie was slightly a little bit loose, so I just lopped it off and replaced it. Made a nice good solder connection all round, and this has been bugging me for a couple of weeks actually, because it hasn't been running very well, and I think it just needed a little bit of tender loving care. So if I can do it, you can do it. Look at that. No problems whatsoever. Right. Let's put it in step 3. Yeah, I've been thinking about class 37s and 47s a week for the last 2 weeks, to be honest, since I've not had the railway out, and it seems like ages, but it's only, I think, over a week or so I haven't had the layout up and running. So I thought today it's got to be done. I've got to get some diesel out. I know I say I run steam, but I am a sort of bit of both. My allegiance, if you ask me, is a steam man, but I do like vintage diesel thrash, like one of these. And that looks quite nice, doesn't it, going around my railway? But, as always, we're going to have to put something behind it. So let's find something to put behind that, shall we? Okay, so I just thought I'd take you through what's behind the Class 47 in terms of this breakdown formation. So at the very back on the rear, we've got the Shark brake van, aka the Shenfield Shark on the back there. And then we've got the Thompson riding coach. This is a Hornby Triang item from the 1970s. It's a lovely item. I've got the box for it and everything. It's just a lovely coach, and you can tell it's the Thompson coach because it's got the round windows where the lavatory is, or was, on this converted coach. And these were on the LNER passenger services out of Liverpool Street back in the day, Thompson coaches. And Stratford had one of these converted up to a riding coach for the breakdown train. They also had a Gresley coach as well, which I've also got in breakdown train red. But this one's the Triang one, and I love this to pieces. It's a lovely item. So that's the breakdown riding coach where all the blokes all sit and have their tea in between a job. It's also got the lovely breakdown crane, which is a retooled version from the late 1970s Hornby Triang one. I've got the Hornby Triang one as well, so I've got two of these. This is the later edition one. Came out in about the 1990s, I think, or the late 1980s. But obviously this has got to be with the set, because it says on the side, if you can make it out at home. Come on camera, focus. It won't focus. Come on. Today, come on, please. Will it just about make out there, Stratford District. So this is the Stratford breakdown crane. So definitely got to have that. And obviously then we've got the little red tool van with all the tools for the job in there. And obviously the Class 47 on the front. So just thought I'd quickly show you that. It does look quite impressive. Normally on a job, if it was doing a tandem lift, you'd have 2 of those cranes. And that looks impressive. You never know. So let's get things on the move. So there we go. There's our 2 breakdown cranes coupled in one formation in the train itself. Now the second one, which is that second one there, that's the 1978 Hornby earlier model, should I say, and the one in front's the later edition. That makes it quite an impressive thing, doesn't it? Seeing those 2 cranes in the middle of that train. That's what you call a breakdown train, isn't it? Look at that. Off it goes. Okay, well it looked like our driver there, Daisy's driver, had to take a quick P&R. Then he had to stop by the box to use the facilities, and the signalman made him a nice cup of tea as well. So the train was only 2 hours late, but who cares? It's my railway. So with that, I'm going to say adieu and farewell to all my viewers out there. Thanks for watching the Signal Box today, and please stay tuned for another exciting episode very soon, coming to a railway line near you on YouTube. And wherever you're watching from around the world, I do appreciate your views and your likes and your comments. So brilliant, thank you very much. And as I said, there'll be another video on its way soon, and I can guarantee you definitely will be interested to watch the next one. With that, I'll leave you with Daisy, and I will see you soon in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. You take care. Bye bye now.